Hey, welcome back. Starting with the nickel bucks today. 5 here, 5 clicks. Heck yeah. Good start. Nice. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Anybody else get their Givey packages yet? Gotcha. I wonder if they're still a little backed up or whatever from the storm. I don't know. But if you don't end up getting it, let me know and I'll ship out another or something. Oh, yeah. Hey, Christina. I was wondering where you've been at because we were about to do like a welfare check on you. It's been a while. All right. Need to find that buffalo we didn't find the other day. And of course a V-nickel, as always. But we might switch over to pennies here in a little bit. Need to get rid of some boxes. Man, I saw a picture of the 2026 nickels. They're out. They are officially out. I think first 2024, it's a nice one as well. And the box of nickels that I saw, if the Philadelphia Mint went for 1,700, 15 to 1,700. And the Denver Mint went for like $700. It's a nice coin. Those dimes are going to be crazy expensive. I saw 2 rolls of the dimes on eBay. And 2 rolls of dimes, so $10 worth of dimes, brand new dimes, sold for $250. Insane numbers. Anybody else looking for coins tonight? A lot of Philadelphia in this box so far. Is the 24D the short print? Yeah, it's the lower mintage. Yeah, sorry, I was like short print. What are you talking about? Yeah, my tax return's coming in I think Wednesday, but I got to use it for credit card debt and stuff. Love to use it for everything else, but I have started putting a little bit more towards coins. And I think I found out a system. I'm gonna get a $50 box for next week. First wave of night, yeah. First little bison of the day. Oh, nice. And your bank still gives it to you? That's nice. Most people's don't, so that's a rare oddity right now. Got a 1919, 1920. Okay. 16 wheats is a good box, not gonna lie. Especially if you're here the other night, that was not a great box. Nice coin. Nice that big scratch on the back. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a box of dimes because they're gonna sell for some crazy money. And if I can get it, you know, in the first round and get it up on eBay quickly. Not a box of nickels. Oh, whole roll 2025p. Yeah, that sucks. I've gotten, I think, 2 or 3 boxes like that. Nice. 13 to 29. Yeah, I plan on ordering less pennies this week. I'm gonna order probably 2 boxes of nickels, a box of $50, and then 2 boxes of dimes. I still have plenty of pennies. Yeah, the whole box is 25p. That's unfortunate. It's a really clean one. Yeah, I wish I could have got a whole box of 2024. Those went for crazy money. God, these are a lot of really clean, like not super old coins in here. It's like a non-circulated older roll, I don't know. 2024 sold for so much because the mintage was way lower. It was even less than 2009. Like they're still selling like crazy. I need to go sell some of my just rolls of them. On the 75, you want to look for the D being in between the 5 and like his hair tie or whatever. eBay. People on eBay. Yeah, I bought a box of 2024 nickels, specifically Philadelphia. It goes for like $1,200. I sold one big box of nickels, or I sold 3 boxes of pennies actually on eBay. They sold them fairly quickly, but then the rest of my penny boxes haven't really sold. Hey Lau, how's it going? I don't know. I even lowered the price. Because like the single, I think it's because I'm bundling them together, but if I don't, and I don't make nearly as much money because the shipping's crazy. All right, it's boxed off to a slow start. But if I bundle 3 boxes of pennies together, they will fit in a medium flat rate box, and it's $18.50 to ship 3 versus like 10 for each. And I don't have to pay for the box if I use the medium flat rates. Geez, like look at this 2021 right here. Look how shiny that is. I think they're buying them for the craze, to be honest, because a lot of people are starting to hoard them since they can't get them anymore. No, I've never found one in a bank roll because most of the time you don't find them in there because the coin machines have magnets on them. Yeah, this is depressing here. I've heard you can find them, but it's not very often for sure. Hey, that's first find. Yeah, absolutely. We'll open the next roll and we'll guess that. And you think like the same logic, right? A lot of the Canadian ones are magnetic as well. And you still find those, so you never know. Yeah, 100%. A roll of them sells for about $20 on eBay. Or at least last time I checked, they did. A couple weeks ago. It's a weird one. I don't generally. Hey, what's up, Magnus? Or Thor, I haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's a lower mintage. It's just, they're just not as cool. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on the 2020 West Point online. Always busy. All right, we can guess this one real quick. $47. No, there's no mint mark. 55. What else we got? 53. You know what? This might be perfect too. Oh, that's awesome. Any other guesses? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 54. So Lombardo and Thor split that one. Nice. But it's number one, so $1 a day. Yeah, it's my little penny roller like thing that holds the pennies. Worked really well. Yeah, there's not a ton of stuff to look for in nickels, at least the newer ones. I think it goes from like 1975 all the way to 2009 with like nothing in between as far as like errors. Like, look at this one. This is a decent box here with the quality of the coins, but not a lot of older stuff, just a lot of good newer stuff. Yeah, I think I might get like a proof 70 2020 West Point nickel. Been on my bucket list for a while. It depends on what bank you go to. Like if they have a coin machine in the bank, then generally they'll take it back not being rolled. But if they don't have a coin machine, then sometimes they'll take it rolled, sometimes they won't. Definitely just dependent on the bank. Oh, find. Nice. Anything pre-1960, and then like a 75 high D, 2024s. 2005 buffalo or bison that has the spear. But there's a lot of newer ones in this box so far. Yeah, good luck. It's going to be even harder now that banks don't want to give them out. Yeah, well, got to open them. That's how you start. Start looking through them, save anything pre 1960. And then save your 75s, look through 2005s. Here's another one. Gotcha. Yeah, I had an offer to buy a 1909 VDB no S for like $54. It was in pretty good condition. I think it was like AU condition. All right, let's do a guess in here. All right, put your guesses in. $47 from Thor. $46.52. No, let's check. It's at least before 64, and all the finds I bring up are pre-60. So, and you know it's not a 42 through 45. Check the mint mark real quick. No, I don't see a repunch there. Anyways, sorry. This one's a 1941. So it looks like Rob and Lombardo kind of tied on that one. And there's the next one. Hey, thanks for subbing. 2026. It's a cool name. 56 from Perry. 49, 48, 54. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over now. 1948. Good guess, Lombardo. Let me pull up the hanging nickel list real quick. So it's 39, 44, 46, 47, and 53, so not 48. All right, next one. No worries. Hopefully we'll have the next one in this roll. It's always the hope anyways. A lot of Philadelphia today. Wish the pennies could be Philadelphia. 1948. Hey, that's a great guess. Ooh, next 2024. That's number 2 for today. It's a clean one. Could be from an SMS set. No steps, but not bad. Nice. How long have you been hunting? I've not, to be honest. I just have them in a bag. A lot of super clean ones. Not a ton of scratches. What kind of roll? Out of what kind of box? A little lost there. Oh, 2024? Yeah, I hope I don't go 2 boxes with no freaking buffaloes. Did you sell the rest of the box or what? It's a pretty clean one. Ooh. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I bet. There's a tough pill to swallow there. Yeah, it's fair. Probably where I got all mine from. Yeah, I'm really hoping I get one of the new boxes of what's it find? Either the nickels or dimes. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. wish I could get a new box of freaking pennies, but 73D looks a little lower there. But I think most of the 71s do, like 74s are pretty low. Yeah, I found plenty of 2025 pennies. Haven't found a whole box of them, but oh, lucky. I want to get one so I can give it to my kiddo when he gets older. I'm just waiting for the prices to hopefully drop a little bit. Need everybody to get on the 2026 train and then forget about 2025. But so a proof 70 2025 penny on auction on eBay yesterday or day before yesterday, and I wanted to buy it so bad. Yeah, 2024s is the kind of newest date, and then 2005 Denver's. You look for the spear through the bison on the back. Oh. Yeah, those are really the two to look for. All right, we'll start on this one. I don't know if y'all saw this one or not, but go ahead and put your guesses in. 1952, 1940, 39, 57, 46, 46, all right, we'll flip it over. 3, 2, 1. 1958. A little bit newer. All right, and then we have this one. It was a rough 58. You are correct. I didn't even see Philly guess 57 though. I got 56 from Perry, 41 from Ray, 46 from Thor, 53. Not much. Probably like 6 cents. Philly, I guess 40. It looks about like everybody. And it's a 1940. Good guess, Philly. 1940D. Nailed it. Got him. Aha, nice. Is that a buffalo? Oops. We'll see. The answer's no, but, you know, I can hope. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool, actually. I have some coming in, actually. Should be here on Thursday, I hope. But I'm gonna have to go pick up the $50 rolls, open those probably Friday night, and then go pick up the rest Saturday. Nice. They get a lot older. You just don't find them as often. So yeah, I have $50 coming in, hopefully Friday. Never found a speared bison either. That's on the bucket list. I think last box I found, what, 4 silvers? So hopefully this one can be semi-close. Hey, 2024 number 3. How many more do y'all think I'll get total in this box? Dude, check this 2023 out. That's fairly good condition right there. 18? I hope so. I'm gonna set this one off to the side. 8, all right. No, I haven't sent any coins off for grading yet. If I found the right one, I probably would, but just depends on what I find. Flip it, stack it, yep. 6 from Ray, all right. I'm already at 3 Ray. Got some toning on this 2022. Don't see a lot of tone nickels. I'm on roll 17. So whatever the math is. It's kind of hard, honestly. It just kind of depends. Like, if you can visibly see pre-existing polish on there, there's that, and then you kind of have to look at damn, this is a really good. Oh. You can tell if like some high spots are super polished and lower spots aren't. Yeah, that's the I don't find a lot of tone nickels. So by the way, we found a silver. I just didn't let y'all see it so you could guess it. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. If you ever have any questions, whenever I'm not streaming, you can just email me. All right. All right, y'all can guess this one. $43, $43, $44. Everybody's betting on the odds here. 42. I think it holds more weight if it's a 44 or 45, but we'll see. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Consensus says 43. Yeah, there's not a wide range there. All right. Here's the next one. This box is getting better though. I need to burn through some money here, so I might just do another nickel box after this one. Sorry if y'all are looking for pennies tonight. 54, 52, 41, 48, 49, 42 not silver. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ringmaster Ray? From Lubbock, Texas. Nice. All right, that one was a 1954. I think this box is starting to heat up here, so came in at the right time, Ray. Ray number 2. It's an interesting one. Looks like it's cut off. Oh, I think it's just folded over on the edge. We need a buffalo and a V-nickel. Yeah. These 71s always throw me off. That looks super low. I think it's pretty common. Just a heads up to the newer people in here. One thing you're always looking for whenever you're looking through nickels is if they have full steps. Meaning on Monticello, if they have all the steps, I think 5 or more. That's kind of where a lot of the value comes from. And I think it might be one of like the highest parts of the coins, so it wears off the quickest. Sure, somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Pretty much. Well, it steps on a lot of coins. I mean, it's more of like an identifier than like a grading qualifier. So I mean, if it's like a perfect coin in all the other areas, then and it has full steps, then you can get more money. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. You have like a 1960s that's not from a mint set that has full steps. I mean, especially like a 60, I think it's 68. They can go for a lot of money. Especially in the 60s, because the 60s dies for nickels were kind of trash. Oh, nice. It has like 5 to 6 full uninterrupted steps. And then even if you think it's, you know, full steps, then you send it in and they're gonna be like, oh nope, that's not full steps. What did y'all think of that football game last night? I think Perry made some money, right? I think it was Perry. It's a nice one, sorta. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I've never found a silver quarter. Yeah, I won halftime on her number. What do you mean? Oh, like the score at halftime? Okay, gotcha. Heck yeah. Yeah, that game was kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. Was not a fan. Yep. Yeah, the game sucked. It was. I watched until halftime and then didn't watch the rest. I just looked through some more coins. But I have a group chat of people I play fantasy football with, and they kept me up on the shitty game it was. More of a baseball guy. Gotcha. No, I play a lot of fantasy football every year. I'm in a dynasty league, and it kind of sucks right now because I'm in a rebuild phase. Oh heck yeah! I don't think I made it to the playoffs in any of my leagues this year. It was bad. It was not a great year, but it'd be like that sometimes. More of a hockey fan. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch a ton of hockey. I played when I was younger. Not ice hockey, but like rollerblade hockey. Yeah, it's a terrible year. Luckily, only one of my leagues is a bigger buy-in. Bigger is relative though. Only like $50 buy-in. I think next year we're gonna keep going up in kind of how much the buy-in is, but all right. Will we find a buffalo today? That is the big question. Played as a kid in the 60s. Nice. Hey, it's another 2024. We're currently at 4. Oop, that's fine. All right. Go ahead and start guessing on this one. That's pretty good for not being under a freaking microscope. Twin grandkids played in high school, grandson and granddaughter. Nice. Yeah, there's not a ton of high school hockey around where I'm at. All right, 49, 55, 57, 49. 56. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1958. So for all the people that watch me open dollar bills in here, I picked up 100 today. And I think I have like 20 that are all in sequential order. Didn't look at the cereal too hard, but could be something nice. Yup. Super close. But not quite there. I didn't. First time I've heard that. I guess I gotta keep all my star notes now. I need a buffalo. Or a V-nickel. If I get a V-nickel, I don't really need a buffalo. 2 sheds Gabby. Huh. Never heard of that guy. Interesting name. They usually go for like $1.50 to $3 each, depending on the year. Obviously, the key dates. They usually go for a little bit more. But I have some coming in the mail. I think they actually were delivered today, but I have like 8 of them I bought for like $10 on whatnot. I got them mainly to give away for whenever I start selling nickel boxes. Oof, what is that one? That's gotta be silver right there. It is some old silver. Nope. Nope, it's not. God dang it. It is a find, but not. Oh yeah, I don't do the wheels or the random chances stuff because I mean they're not for you to win, to be honest. Your odds are not high. But if you do win, sometimes it's pretty cool, but you know. Penny? No, it wasn't a penny. That was a it was a find, just not a silver find. Yeah, color is deceiving. I mean, that very well could have been silver, but it got me that time for sure. All right. While I clear off the desk, it's not a bad find either. I saw I think it was a Morgan. It was a buck and go auction, and it went for like $46. But I already spent too much money that day, so I didn't buy it. And I didn't realize what it was until it was too late. right, 49. What do we have? 58, 40, 51, 46. I don't even remember what year this was. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good guess, Perry. That indeed was a 49. Not silver. We only have one silver so far. But we could have some in this roll. Probably not. But maybe. Joey's always late. I'm surprised Larry hasn't popped in since we started guessing. Oh, that is a clean coin. Hang on. Wow. All right. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Yeah, we're guessing, so he's bound to pop in here any minute. He's waiting for some more guessing to go down. Then he always pops in. I think this one might have been polished. Hey, later, Dakota. Have a good one. All right, put y'all's guesses in. I think it's been polished. But if it hasn't, then this is a pretty good coin. $54 from Perry. 53 from Magnus. 46 from Joey. 54 from Ray. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see that change to 51. All right, so it really wasn't that old on the scale, but I think it's definitely been polished. It's almost too shiny. And it has like grain marks that go in a certain way. It's a very distinct like crosshatch kind of pattern. I don't know. What do y'all think? Lots of scratches, yeah. Either way, it's getting flipped up, but you know. Bead finger lines. I don't think I'm tracking what you're putting down there, Perry. Ooh, that's another 2024. That's number 5. What does feed finger lines mean? Looks like we have 21 rolls left. Machine feeding the coin for the die. Okay. So maybe it's not polished. I don't know, there's some silver looking stuff in here. Probably not, but that's a super spectacular box so far. Yesterday's box was way better. But it also didn't start to the very end of that box, so there's a find. Ooh. There's a nice 2024. So that's looks like 6 now. Little toning on a 2024. Oh. That sucks. Sounds like you need a new bank. Phone died, no worries. Good news, he came back. Dude, I'm telling you, this box has like some pretty good condition stuff. 2023. Looked a whole lot better not up close, but all right. We can't get skunked with a Buffalo 2 boxes in a row. We'll guess this one in a second. Wait, 22. Yeah, Whatnot went crazy the other day. Mr. Beast guest on, or not guest, but he did some giveaways on Whatnot. There were so many more people on there after that. Like, I'm pretty sure the platform actually broke for a little bit. Blind guess 48. All right, let's. One of the dudes with him won a giveaway. Oh, that's pretty not great. All right, we have 48, 55, 54. What else do we have on here? Less viewers today. $49, $54. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's actually at 1952. I think that's the first one of today. What do people like pennies a lot more than nickels now, or what? All right, let's find some more guessers. 2019, 2021. That's a really nice 76. Oh, this has a nice shine. Keep that one off to the side. Almost as old as me. LOL. Yeah, I love them all. If I could hunt anything every day, okay, let me choose two. If I could choose two to hunt daily, it'd definitely be $50 and pennies. Hard part is affording it to do it every day. It's a really shiny 2000 Denver. But it seems like I get more viewers whenever I stream pennies the entire time. I can't do it today. $50 and quarters? I don't like quarters that much. That looks like silver. Could be wrong. Maybe I just haven't hunted quarters enough, but they're just not that appealing to me. I do like buying quarters in sets though. Nice. Hang on, let me grab something real quick. Anyways, I bought a quarter set off of Whatnot the other day. And it's the Apostle Islands mint set. And it has, you know, all three are San Francisco minted. They're like perfect condition, right? But it's supposed to be a Philadelphia, a San Francisco, and a Denver. But they're all three San Franciscos. I got it for $1, so I can't complain. But it's definitely not what's supposed to be in the set. I just noticed that last night, though, whenever I was going through it. Jeez, look at this 2005. Yeah, I guess I didn't know what they had, but I'll take it. I guess I didn't know either. Hey, next 2024. So that should be 7. Yeah, 7. That's funny. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that don't know what they have. Especially like the people that are just trying to get into Whatnot. 2004 proof set. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So he did know. Interesting. Okay. So that has to be something, right? Look at that. Is that silver? Is that a V-nickel or is that a buffalo? It can't just be a regular coin. At least I'm hoping. It's a nickel. It could be. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So it is a um it is a silver. We'll just stick with that. Not as cool as I thought, but here's another 2024. That's 8 so far. That's a nice 1964. We'll keep it. '24s are hot today. Yeah, I hope so. Hope they stay that way. 8 silvers? Maybe. I'd hope so. It's only 2 for today. All right, I can go ahead and guess on this one. I don't see a lot of Denver mint marks. No, that's 8 2024s. 45, all right. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good guess, Thor, 1945. I think it might be my first ever Denver silver nickel. I don't find a lot of Denvers. Back to back? Probably not, but maybe. Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of nice stuff in here. I mean, if this wasn't scratched up, that'd be a nice coin. Yeah, same. A lot of Philadelphia in this box. And in silvers in general. I think P and S I've seen way more than Denver, which doesn't make sense because I'm closest to Denver. We keep in 25s? No, I don't. If I did, I'd have like 3 or like a couple thousand at this point. I found like I've gotten like 3 or 4 boxes full of them. Yeah, really the only thing I keep is pre-60 and then 24s. I don't keep anything before that or in between those. Maybe a reason for more 24Ds. Yeah, I mean, it's what makes sense generally is I find more 2024 Denvers than Philadelphia's. But I'm also a lot closer to the Denver Mint than Philadelphia. Dude. It's a pretty nice one. It's probably one of the best ones I've seen. That makes sense as well. Yeah, I really only see Philadelphia and then occasionally some San Francisco. Good amount of buffaloes today too. Or bisons, not buffaloes. All right. Let's see. We have 10, 11, 12 left after this roll. Not the best box, but not bad. Thought that might have been a clip planch, but nope, it's just dented. There's a find. Surprised I haven't seen a proof in this box either with all the nice coins I've seen. This one's even better. What year did they start making proofs only San Francisco? Or making San Francisco only proofs? That's probably a better way to ask it. All right, go ahead and put your guesses in. $41, $55. Nice. 1950. When they don't have to roll them anymore, just use a coin machine. Anybody else on the guess? We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this was a 1956. Looks like Perry was the closest on that one. A little 56D there. But we have another. $1968 is the answer. Yeah, but I've seen some 1968 San Franciscos that aren't proofs. Like when do they only make proofs out of San Francisco? And welcome in, Renee. I haven't seen your name in here. All right, 3, 2, 1. $1957. So it looks like Thor was closest on this one. 57 Denver. 70 and 74 dimes are proof with no mint mark. All right. Okay, so the errors. Okay, gotcha. Oh, look at that. I lost 4 cents, I think. Although, that looks pretty silverish. And those two kind of look silverish. But it could be wrong on all three. Yeah, it's a matrimony coin. It's not out of the possibility. We're still looking for the other 12 out of the 13 coin set. There's some heavy toning on a 2009 Denver and a ton of wear. $2024 Denver. Nice. And none of those that I thought might be silver were silver. So, great guesses all around. Oh, okay. Just because. That's true. Actually, I sent that dime to Larry, I think. Or at least it's in his box to send out. Okay, 1975. Got it. That's what I was looking for. That makes sense. All right, there's gonna be something good in this roll, I can tell. Wow. I mean, it's not super great, but it's a pretty clean 1964. Denver. Yeah, that'd be wild. Especially like a, even like a, it was like a proof 61 or something. Graded proof from that long ago. Shoot. Another 1964. Geez, these 2005s keep getting better and better. Put that one off to the side too. Okay. That's interesting. Is it pretty common for y'all to see like weak, almost grease strikes on 2022 nickels? I see them a lot. Huh. Okay. It's usually like 2020 through 2022 is the worst. What I've seen. Could be silver. Probably not, but possible. It's not, but it's a find. $2009, but I'm not going to keep it. It is going to be kind of depressing if I don't find a proof for a buffalo. All right, go ahead and drop your guesses down below. $49, $53, $41, $56. I think that's about everybody. $19.49. Thor hit it again. Jeez. I think that's the second time tonight. We need to find something cool in this box. At least something. I mean, I'm not complaining about the silvers and the 2024s, but gotta keep them engaged. Or at least speed up until I find something. All right, we have 7 rolls left. That one looks pretty old. 1950D, that'd be nice. Not sure if I'll be that lucky, but we'll see. I hope so. Been looking for one of those for a while. Oh, that's a proof. Heck yeah. All right. I'm happier. I am a little bit happier. I'll let y'all guess the date here in a minute. It's the second proof I found, or third, one of the two. Total in all the boxes I've searched. It's not in the best condition, but I'll throw this up here while y'all are. There you go. All right, go ahead and guess the date on the proof. Hey, what's up, AG? Always going good. How are you? 81 from Perry. I haven't been making your lives lately, AG. You always go live in a weird time for me. All right. 3, 2, 1. $1986 San Francisco. Ooh, I think looks like Ray was the closest. Or Ray and Thor were tied, actually. Yeah, I try to make it. But it just seems to not work out. I definitely go back and watch them though. Still no Buffalo in this. But a proof is never bad. Could have been in a little better condition. Yeah, I think AG, I think I'm gonna hit my watch hours before I hit my subscriber count. Later, Perry. Appreciate you stopping by. Which seems hard to do, I don't know. Five rolls left. Eventually. But luckily the watch hours are good for a year, so. $15. A lot of 2020s in this box, or in this roll. $72. Haven't seen a 2024 in a while. Okay. Yeah, it's I usually get the notification, but I don't look at it until it's too late. And then it reminds me on my other account like 6 hours later that you went live. Brother-in-law got you hooked on coins. A set of $3 gold coins. That'd be nice to find. Or any gold coin in a freaking coin roll. That'd be cool. Yeah. Agreed. Like sometimes it works on time, sometimes it doesn't. Here's another weak strike 2023. Three rolls left. Still need a buffalo. Could be some silver in this roll. My guesses have been wrong for the past like 6 times, but that's insane. I would love to buy gold. But I think I'd rather have my bills paid off than buy gold right now. Hey, there we go. $67. 2025. All right. You want to go ahead and guess this one? I mean, I'd much rather do both actually, but that's not going to happen right now, at least. 58 from AG. Uh, 48, 19, 50. I wish. 55, 51. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good guess, Ray. It's a 1955 Denver. That 50D will come eventually. I mean, I've got to find one, right? I mean, there was 2.6 million minted, and Bridge found 2 in one box the other day. The odds aren't great, but with the number of boxes I buy, it's gotta happen. Yeah, Bridge found 2 50Ds in one box. I was almost upset, but also happy. And then a little upset because he rubbed it in my face, but you know. It's a nice 2025. All right, last roll. Is there a silver in here? Is there a buffalo? A V-nickel? Nothing? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's pretty insane. And then on top of the 250Ds, I think he found oh, no way. No freaking way. The very last roll. Look at that. Very last roll. A buffalo. Magic 8 Ball did lie. Thanks, appreciate it. Ooh. Thought that was better than what it was. Now we gotta see if we can find a date on that buffalo here in a second. But yeah, Shaman has 4 legs. But it is a Denver minted. Is that a... It makes this a little bigger. Oh no, it's not. It's not like a double strike. Yeah, it's a D for sure. This date's gonna be hard to see. Looks like a 28. Type 2. I don't even know the types on them. I don't even know why. It looks like a 28 though. $26? I don't think it's 23 because you can like clearly see the swirl here. What's up, Silver? How's it going? We have nickels today, man. Found a buffalo in 2 boxes, and on the very last roll of the second box, I found one. But let me clear my desk off and we'll grab another box. Appreciate it, AG, as always. All right. So we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 finds. Plus 2. Coin a day reloading for the next 7 days. Nice. Yeah, it's called Nick a Date. I don't have any. I have some like silver tester that kind of works. but I'll deal with that later. I need to buy some Nicodate. Move this back down. All right. Next box of nickels. Generally, you just put like one little droplet where the date's supposed to be, and it's usually a pretty good size. And then you leave it there for like 30 seconds to like 2 minutes, something like that. Yeah, Silver's been putting out a lot of content lately. I feel like I'm missing some rolls. It seems a little light. I don't know. I'll have to count them as I pull them out. I'll probably forget, but yeah, it really is. It's like gambling. But you really don't lose unless you get like a penny and a nickel roll, then you lose. Yeah, Nicodate's pretty cool. Hoping this one starts off stronger. Starts off with that one ended. You pay a $5 fee. Interesting. Like from the bank, or you bought it third party? Ooh. Here's 2024 number 1 of the box. Okay. That makes sense then. You had no accounts there. That's how they get your money. Play, yeah. That was 1. This is roll number 2. That's cool though. Keep pushing out the content, man. That's how YouTube picks it up. Save your paper account later, yeah. That's a good idea. Let me pull 2 out from my bin real quick. And I guess it really doesn't matter how many are in there, because I'm not getting my money back if I don't, but I'll throw them off to the side and count a little bit. There we go. All right. Just call me AG. Oops, wrong side. There you go. AG is one of the best. Got my war nickel today. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Glad you got it. There's a few that haven't got them yet. I don't know, man. AG is kind of like the OG around here. And then Ray, my first pack, or the first box you got from me, I've already sent out and you got it. But the next couple will be packaged a little bit better. I didn't like how the rolls were kind of like flopping around in the bag. But I already sealed it up and didn't want to unseal it, so. I mean, yeah, me either. But whenever I didn't have any people in here, you popped in here for a couple days. Let's see. Still don't have a ton of people in here, but I got a lot of people that show up every day, so it's been like 4 weeks since we've gotten snow. Yeah, I'd prefer to just never get snow or never be cold, to be honest. Oh, there's a find. I could live at like 70-degree weather or even like 80 every day of my life and be just fine. I hate the cold. Got the 43S also. Okay, nice. Sweet. Well, seems like everybody should be getting them soon then. I think I still owe Lyle one though. I owe Lyle something. All right, go ahead and throw your guesses in. Snowblower and people were begging me to borrow it. That's funny. 49. $52 from AG. 56 from Lombardo. 56 from Thor. 41 from Ray. Just pour me a drink real quick. I suck at guessing. That's all right. Seems like everybody's pretty far off on this one. 1939. I think Ray was the closest at 41. Good job. All right, here's the next one. I love this little stand I found. This is a great. No, that was a 39 Philadelphia. Actually, check this one for a Henning. Nope. 1950, 58, 57. $41, 55. All right. 3, 2, 1. 1958. Good guess, AG. You just said you sucked at guessing. I couldn't tell you how many actual wrappers I've put on the right side, not the trash. So I'll go back in the video and count these later. Yeah. The penny coin roll funnel. It works really well though. Ooh. Look at this 69. If only it had full steps. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd keep them for a bit and then post them on eBay. And also, I don't think eBay is like adhering to their new rules of you have to have like $1,000 in sales and stuff. Yeah, I have all the crimpers and everything too. I just don't. I use I use these guys more often than those because it's quicker. And I think I got like a 500 pack of these for like $10. Okay. Yeah, I have penny boxes posted and they haven't said anything, so still can't believe I found a buffalo in the very last roll of that last one. Pretty great. Do they make any proofs of these? I don't think I've ever seen one. Oh yeah, and those who weren't here the other day, careful with doing gamble all now because I upped it and they can lose everything. Proof sets, okay. That'd be a cool one to have. Major nickel error? Yeah, I haven't seen one of those since the clip blanch. And then I ended up giving that away to I think Joey. I need to ship his stuff out. (2004 and 2005 proof set? Okay. Heck yeah. Did it come with all the different variations? I assume it did, but okay. Nice. Oof. What is that? Could be an old buffalo. It's not, but it could be. Seen a tone buffalo that color before. What am I missing? Oh, let's go silver. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like silver in chat. Thought I was missing something there. I'm not. I should, but I don't. That's a beat up coin. Yeah, I know. I'll start saving them. I just have so many coins already. I'm just like giving them away. They're harder to find than the 24s. No, I mean, not mintage wise. 24s, it's 29.7 for Philadelphia and 36.7 for Denver. And then 2009s, it's 39.8 for Philadelphia and 46.8 for Denver. You'll take them if you want. Yeah, that's fine. A lot of nice 2025s in this box. Ooh, that's a nice 2024. That's number 2 of the box. Let me clear off the desk. I think I hit 7 last box, AG. So actually, Ray was pretty close on that guess too. Ooh. I don't even know if I'll finish all of this box tonight. I got a meeting tomorrow morning, so oh yeah, AG. I don't know if you've seen all the stuff I got on Whatnot. But this is probably my favorite. 91 proof 69 ultra cameo. Look at that. Yeah, it's not really how that works. And then most of y'all have seen this one, but it's a 63. It's a lot nicer inside of the plastic than outside. And then the proof 69 cameo. Got all these at a decent price. There's more, but they're not as cool as those. And then here's another PCGS 69 DCAM. But that nickel's probably my favorite. It's pretty amazing. I want to start collecting proof 70s now. You got your order. Going to post a vid tomorrow morning. Nice. From Whatnot? Oh, okay. Yeah, mine came, it came super late today, so I didn't get it. I didn't quite realize how much I bought from that show either. I think it went a little crazy on that one, but that was a fun one. It was a good one. It really is. I look every day and like there's a ton of stuff that I could buy and could even make money on if I wanted to, but I just tell myself I don't need it. It's an addiction as well. Because I'm always like, man, I could make money if I sold that. It's always fun. Ooh, another 2024. You really need to ask the bank that you usually bank at when they order and then put it in the day before. Like I can get anything next day as long as I put it in on Thursday morning. Like I could put in like 30 boxes of pennies and get it next day. But I also take care of them at that bank. I bring them like Starbucks gift cards and stuff. Bring them Starbucks gift cards until they stop ordering me pennies. Hey Ray, you still here? I appreciate it, AG. You have a good night. Hope your week goes well, man. When do you want to do your next box opening? That's fine. I mean, it's almost not a question if Ray's here, but figured I'd ask. What's today? Monday or what is today? Yeah. Is it like Thursday? Something like that. All right, sounds good. I'll make sure to pre-schedule it when I do plan on doing it. Bags on coins? No, I've never even seen somebody buy bags of coins around me. That's interesting. Ray has 2 more left. And then I have like 2 to 4 to sell, depending on how many sell on eBay. Total subscribers, not on eBay, but 2 to 4 currently. Huh. Yeah. I'll try it out. I feel like it's you're more likely to not be shorted if you get boxes. I feel like the coins don't always count right, or the machines don't always count right. They have for me, but I feel like they can't always. And then I feel like a lot of people like me dumping the machines around me. And I dump it pretty much every credit union around me. And so I would be getting a lot of my own stuff, I feel like. So I'm pretty sure I single-handedly fill up their machines half the time. This is a really nice 1980. A lot of new ones in this roll. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna get a bunch of halves this week, so And then the bank doesn't like it whenever you order and don't pick them all up. But I think if I order a box of halves and dimes, I'll do a long form video on the dimes and then a live on the halves. Turn them in and pick up the rest on Saturday. That way I can actually afford all of the freaking boxes. Because that's like freaking $1,000. No more buffaloes yet. But it's never over until you're done with the box. But I'm excited to do my first box of halves though. Always wanted to do one and never had the chance. And it's just the coolest to open. Easiest to see. So I'm excited. Ooh, is that silver? Probably not. I don't think I'll let anybody buy my $50 boxes for a while. Take your tax money out every payday. Yeah, it's fair. This year I paid way too much in taxes, or I guess last year technically. My tax return is quite large. But I have quite a lot of debt, so. Halves are $10. Wait. Yeah, I think $10, yeah. 20 per roll, yeah. Across the desk. Yeah, $10. So 20 count, $10. And then 50 rolls. Yeah, it's the problem. Is like I'll forget and just think that's money I have. And then the end of the year comes around and they're like, hey, you owe us like 10K. And I don't even think that's possible to W4, is it? I really don't make any money off of this yet. Yeah, if I have a fully separate bank account, like I have like 5 different bank accounts, but sometimes I'll move money around to just hide it for certain things. And then I forgot to move money over there, and then I'm like, oh, I have more money for coin rolls. I'm not a very disciplined person. I kind of do what I want, and then ask for forgiveness later. Forgiveness over permission. The problem would be if you got a dream box and you'd have to find money to put back in. Yeah, but if you don't like order the same like multiple boxes within the same week, then the odds of you getting like the same thing is not very high. I would love a dream $50 box though, of like all walking liberties. That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be my luck. Like YouTube corrupts halfway through and I've already opened them all. I wasn't recording on my desktop. You got one in 2009? Nice. I was in middle school in 2009. So I didn't. But maybe 2026. We'll see. Dude, I wish I could afford a $50 box in 2009. I would have thrown some bigger rims on my truck back in the day. There's some 212s in the back. I did have 212s in the back of my Lexus LS 400 in college, though. It was fantastic. Dream bag, every single coin in a $500 bag was 100% no clad. That's crazy. The odds of that are not high at all. That's like, I think you have better odds of winning the Powerball than that. No, especially not now. Other than 2024. Because now everybody's holding on to it and they're not throwing it back into the bank anymore unless it's some like old grandma that doesn't know. It's an interesting room. Make it sound like you're old. Yeah, I think Ray might win on that one. We'll see. Flight off center, yeah. Back in the day. Hang on 1 second. All right, we're back. 90% box today. Man, Rob finds treasure the other day had a pretty good box. He found quite a bit. I think he found like 9 90%ers and some 40%ers, and then like a Walking Liberty or something. I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch it to see, but it was a cool box. And it was an ender too. All right, I'm gonna finish this roll and then be done for tonight, or this row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. Forget about it. Yeah, machines do make the rolls, but like Loomis and Brinks, I think one of the two, I've seen some stuff online where they have stamps on the top saying there's no silver in there. I'd say it's almost impossible nowadays. But we'll see in a couple days. Oh, dude, I'm so hungry. Cleaned up on that nickel box last week. Yeah. Dude, I still want a 2020 West Point without having to buy it. Where did I find last week? It wasn't a V-nickel, I know that. I've been found one of those in forever. Since I started streaming, I haven't found one. I found one right before I started. Oh yeah. Rice cakes are the best. I could crush like a full sleeve of rice cakes in probably 30 minutes. And enjoy it all at the same time. No regrets. Come on, silver or buffalo. Something. I'm telling you, these 2022s are trash. Look at that, it's not even that worn, it's just terrible strike. I'll keep that one out. It might be an error. I think it, like I see so many 2022s like that though, that almost more common than regular 2022s. I think like a great strike would be an error on a 2022. This is a nice 2021 though. We're gonna have quite a few to guess once I'm done. I'm just kind of breathing through them, and yeah. Grease strike, weak strike. I think they over greased it back in 2022. But we have 3 to guess so far. It might be an error, but I think it's harder to find nice ones than it is easy ones. Like, look at this. Here's another one. Another terrible strike on a 2022. It's a nice toning, but terrible strike. Hey, good night, Lombardo. You have a great night. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll catch you next time. Later, Magnus. I got 4 rolls left. So I'm going to be off here in a minute, too. After these 4 rolls, there's 20 rolls left or so. Ooh, is this for silver? Nope, but it's a find. Oop, no, 2024. That's 5 for this box. That strangely looks like blood. I have a lame box so far. 82 and 83 great condition quarters. I honestly don't hunt quarters that often. Like I might get 10 rolls here and there in between orders at my bank. But I don't like pick up a whole box ever. See, I'm telling you, I hunt nickels and people go to bed early. Crazy. Could be that it's Monday, but you know, I blame it on the nickels. Definitely not as many finds as pennies. There's a nice 2015. I'll keep that one. Why not? I feel like nickels are the dirtiest as well. See, here's an error 2022. Look at that. Look at that strike. A decent strike 2022. That's crazy. And a nice 2016. Two more rolls, then I'm done. Actually, three. Maybe two, we'll see. I mean, 5 is a pretty good number for Ikes. Yeah, I usually ask for Ikes, but I don't. I used to go to a bunch of banks when I didn't have like a reliable bank. But now that I have a reliable bank, I really only go to one. Don't really need to go to more. They get all the coins I need, except for like cool coins like that, obviously. It's another nice 2005. Dude, nickels are disgusting. My fingers are so gross right now. There's a little off center on the strike. A little bit, not terrible. Hey, what's up, Bridge? You're catching the very end of this stream. I'm not going to be on too much longer. I found a buffalo on the very last roll of the last box. I found 2 war nickels last box, and then like 10 to 12 other finds. That's about it. I don't know. I can't tell. It's under the microscope right now. I think it's like a 28, but I could be wrong. Also don't know key dates for buffaloes. Yeah, I thought it was a 28. All right, I got 2 more rolls and I'm done for tonight. $21S is a key date, you know of? Okay. Two more rolls and I'm out of here for tonight. Going to bed early. Another 2024. Oh, nice. Glad you finally got it. I was a little worried there. This is a nice 1981. You can vaguely see steps there too. Hang on. That's a nice 1981. Definitely keeping this one. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm glad I can help. It's always nice to have something to look forward to at the end of the day, especially after a bad one. I'm telling you, dude, once you have a kid, you look forward to that every day. It is amazing. Central Standard Time or Mountain Time? CST. Yeah, kids and dogs, man. Unconditional love. Really is great. Like, dude, I could lock my dog in a crate all day on accident and come back at the very end of the day, and he is so excited to see me and wants to play. It's insane. All right, this is gonna be the last roll here. I'm hopping off for tonight. Got a meeting tomorrow morning. Not super early, but early enough. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. Is it healthy? Yeah, 100%. It's an interesting room. Interesting room. £10, 9 ounces. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty healthy. It's actually a little heavy. I mean, not like a bad heavy, but a little chunky little baby. I think mine was like 7 pounds, 14 ounces. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I'll re-look at these, see if I want to keep any of these. I'll keep this 81. Name's Tommy. That's a nice name. What's the last name? Or actually, probably shouldn't say that. Never mind. But anyways, that's cool. That's exciting. Now you're an uncle. Tommy Clark, okay. Nice. Tommy Boy, like the movie. That's good stuff, man. I always tell my wife it's crazy, like the growth of a baby, like how that works. Insane. Blows my mind every time I think about it. appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh, dude, I didn't cry when mine was born, but mine was in the NICU for like 4 or 5 days, and it got me a couple times. I'm not a crier though. It takes a lot. But I appreciate you stopping by today. Sorry, you just got on and I'm leaving, Bridge, but you know, I gotta hit the hay tonight a little early. But I probably won't be on tomorrow, but the next day I probably will. So later, everybody. You have a great night. You too, Silver. Later, Randy. Later, Ray. I know you're still here. Yep.